first verse in the Follies. Okay, welcome. Let's start the book. Thank you. Welcome to the Follies. All right, we have 4 groups signed up for the Follies today. The first group is going to do a bone song. The second will be the museum mobile of the future. / something I can't read, 2025, I believe it is. The third group will be personnel, department, paperwork, and the fourth will be human body parts card, okay? And that's the order we're going to go in. We also would like to welcome all our volunteers that joined us today. Thanks everybody for bringing the good food. And Lorraine has a little bit to say about the interesting looking objects back in the corner. I do?
Now, there are some items on the back table that have been put there by the guild ladies, and they are for sale. So while we're getting set up for our first little skit, if you just want to look back there and see what they've got, and don't look at what we're doing so we can surprise you.
Okay, they say that being a host of the Follies takes a peculiar talent. I guess that makes me just right for it. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment with our first bone song skit.
Or should we browse?
I don't think I'm going to be able to dance.
We need to get a song here, Mark. We need a volunteer. We're going to have everybody join in a song, but we need somebody who's a good song leader. Do we have a song leader? The thing is, you can't use any words. You use the pointer, and you point to keep up with us as we sing bones. No, but see, you're going to point, and as you point, they'll know what bone it is, so they sing what it is.
Right now?
Cranium, clavicle, telephalanges. Cranium, clavicle, telephalanges. Cranium,
Come on, get with it.
telephalanges. All phalanges together. Humorous ribs, femur tibia. Humorous ribs, femur tibia. Humorous ribs, femur tibia. All phalanges together. On the radius, pelvis vertebrae. On the radius, pelvis vertebrae. On the radius, pelvis vertebrae. All phalanges together. Metacarpal scarpals, mandible, scapula. Metacarpal scarpals, mandible, scapula. Metacarpal scarpals, mandible, scapula. All phalanges together. Metatarsal, tarsal, sternum, phalanges. Metatarsal, tarsal, sternum, phalanges. Metatarsal, tarsal, sternum, phalanges. All phalanges together. One more time. All phalanges together.
Do you already announce it? Yeah, we did. Oh. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. More parts of it in the front. Yeah, you're up here. You're up here. Okay. Yeah. Here. What? Yeah, you gotta hold it. Are you totally up?
Yeah, that's my accent.
Welcome to our first museum-mobile meeting of the year. Today we have a special guest with us, the oldest living museum-mobile educator. She has been on staff for 125 years. We have invited her here today to compare some of the past guidelines to some of the new guidelines.
Well, things have certainly changed. For example, we drove a Ford Aerostar, decoratively painted.
Of course, we will be transporting our educators and programs in the new all-purpose intergalactic transport system.
How will we fuel our vehicles?
With fuel rods made from recyclable material.
I remember when we started recycling in the old days, of course it was just paper and aluminum.
Our fuel rods were designed by one of our interns. One fuel rod lasts a week and only releases 1 hydrocarbon per mile in space travel, that is.
Our vehicle was a little gas hog, and we only had AM radio.
Our vehicle will be equipped with a satellite enabling us to tap in on any galaxy's coordinates, not to mention the automatic pilot system.
Yes, no problem getting lost. Just set your course for your destination and relax, or study new programs on the interactive video transmitter.
Will we be transporting live systems to be absorbed in our multi-galaxy outreach?
No, just observation of the live specimens through holograms.
You mean none of the students will be able to touch any of the animals?
No, not since we've discovered that live specimens are allergic to humans and other intergalactic life forms.
Will we have a uniform issued to us?
We only have you programmed to instruct and not to choose the correct attire. So we have been working with the design department on a uniform suitable for space travel and for classroom use.
We dressed comfortably wearing lab coats.
Yes, very outdated. Lab coats cannot withstand atmospheric changes where our educators will be traveling.
How will we be identified when arriving at our destination?
By your badge, which will be scanned upon arrival. Also, you will be extremely identifiable by wearing this electromagnetic helmet.
Gee, Carbonor, sure seems complicated just to keep the program.
I am not Cumberland. I'm Alpha Mumo 12 to you. We will all be identified by badge numbers from now on. Personal names have become cumbersome. Would you care to join us for midday consumables?
As long as I'm going to get to eat real food and not one of those virtual reality movies.
Everyone climb aboard the new intergalactic transport vehicle. We're stopping off at Venus first to check on a new cellular data system, then on to Pluto for consumables.
Don't forget about the speed limit.
Alpha Momo number 3, set us on an automatic pilot for Venus and floor it. We don't want to be late.
I guess some things will never change.
It's going to involve Mr. Bill Malone. He's the brains of the organization. We should tell you a little bit about the organization. Bill, I have all the confidence in, well, I have nothing but confidence in you. And
And Crawford is going to play the role of a hard-working employee. Elaine Ford is going to play the role of an assistant to the director. And I'm going to play the role of an administrator. And we all had a form to fill out recently about our work year and what percentage we did with everything. Well, there's been a little questioning. I know how very careful we all were about exactly how many percent of time that we spent on each one of our tasks. I've been asked to find one person to model a way of justifying the percentages. So we're going to go back and try to model the year of 1983 and what percent of time you spent on things. Now, looking at the calendar for 93, we find out that January 1 was a holiday. And January 2nd was Saturday, and you were not at work that day. And January 3rd was Sunday. So the first day we've got to deal with is Monday, January 4th. So we'll take this one-page form and fill it out for the time of 8:01. Between 8 o'clock and 8:01, you will justify everything you did in that first minute of the year. And then we will take a page, and from 8:01 to 8:02, we'll fill that one out. And from 8:02 to 8:03, and from 8:03 to 8:04, be very detailed and fill each one of these pages out for each one of those. Elaine? And we will continue that process through all of the year 1983. Fill every form out. Now, of course, we do want to try to meet Kim's guidelines on this, so we'll need all these forms filled out this afternoon. And tomorrow, Elaine will put all the forms in the computer. We need 10 different fields for each page so we can justify the percentage of time we spend on every task, and be sure we leave a wide enough form to where every member of the organization can come into this form after Ann models the proper way to it. Our volunteers may not get the joke, but our staff probably does.
Excuse me, Cumberland Science Museum, and I'm Dr. No Pain Lorraine, and this is new nurse Peggy Drew.
And you have just entered a new dimension, a place where time and space cease to exist. Wait, don't touch that chair. We have now taken control of your entertainment. All right, and we will now boldly go where no man or woman has gone before, and on a quest to find the new perfect explainer cart. And we have decided on the human body parts cart, featuring our street corner physician of the day, Dr. No Pain Lorraine, and her sidekick, new nurse Peggy Drew. Give them a hand. Welcome them.
Well, the goals of this cart, as with any of our carts, of course, is to be hands-on activities. And we wanted to, we want you all to learn some science while we do this. And we want it to be entertaining. And we just want you to be real excited about science when you come to the museum. And, of course, we need participants for this. Do I have any volunteers today? Oh, look, it's limping Larry Lombardo. Come on up, Larry. Let's give him a hand. Yeah. And all you have to do is just lay down on the cart.
Lay down on the cart.
Yeah, probably on your back would be best. Oh, good, okay. And then Nurse Peggy will cover you up. Now, do you have any health insurance? Just curious.
Kim?
You don't have to return to work this afternoon, do you?
That's my day off.
We're set then. Okay, let's see. This is going to be exploratory surgery.
Now, the visitor is now engaged. Step 1 of the learning process. Step 2 follows experimentation and exploration.
Exploration. Let's see. Nurse Peggy, let's see. Let's count. Oh, it's okay. It's part of the learning process. There you go. Okay, let's see. What have you got under there, Nurse Peggy?
This is hard.
This is hard.
Very detached.
Oh, fascinating. Look at that human. Look how big that human heart is. Isn't that fascinating? Look at that. Wow. Oh, okay. Let's see what else we've got underneath here. Oh, it's intestines.
There's a part.
Whoops. I'm sure we could just fix that right back like it was. This is our first time doing this cart.
Somebody help!
Oh,
I thought it was No Pain Lorraine.
best looking recycler I've ever seen.
Wow, you must be really good at recycling. Look at that. What are we finding here?
Chocolate.
Have you been in my office? You've been in my office, haven't you? Look at there. Coming out of it. Goodness sakes. What else is
You're doing just fine.
Oh, Curiosity Corner. You've been in Curiosity Corner as well.
Gears.
Were you hungry? You just couldn't wait for lunch? And does that come out of the kinetic
I
coaster?
think it came off of the coaster.
It did. No wonder we couldn't get that thing working this morning.
Probably swallowed it on the day
Yeah,
you didn't.
probably. Oh, I'm sure you're fine. Isn't this fun? Aren't y'all learning a lot? Yeah.
Lunch.
We're going to have to get him out of the animal room. I tell you.
Great dental checkup. Great dental checkup. Dr. J, Air Jordan.
I know we can't stop Dr. No Pain Lorraine and new nurse Peggy Drew, but if there is a chance that we could stop Larry Lumbago from moaning, would y'all vote for having Larry turned off or for letting Larry to continue moaning as long as this part goes on? Let's have a vote, okay? If you vote to turn him off, raise your hand.
Turn him off.
Unplug Larry, okay. If you vote to let him keep moaning, raise your hand. More realistic. Oh, that's close. Well, which would y'all like to do? We're just thinking.
Well, I think we could even make it more realistic and have blood spurting out.
All right. Give our new cards a hand. Okay, that's all of the entertainment, but we have to do our applause meter to find out who's the winner. So hold on for just another moment here. Okay, I know y'all have enjoyed this, and don't forget about the crafts for sale when you're done with the applause meters here. You do have money, don't you? If not, we can stop right here. Okay? Now we've got 4 groups we're going to vote on, and since this is a science museum, we have a meter here, a sound level meter. We're going to do this official this year. If I can figure out how to turn it on. Okay, let me have some test applause so I can get my meter on the right setting. So test applause, please. That came out to about 4. I'm going to test applause one more time, please. I don't think we'll get louder than this. And Kim, can I get you to do the honors? Would you come up here and just hold the applause meter, this aimed toward the audience, and check the numbers for each of our 4 groups. Okay, and the one with the highest number gets their first choice of the prizes. Our prizes are back there on the side table. The first winners will get first choice, second group will get second choice, third and fourth, etc. Okay, first let's vote for the Bone song, which participants were Beth Elthea, Lorraine Downing, Larry Dunlap-Berg, and Becky Matthews. For the Bone song! Get off the -10. Okay. Let's go ahead and try the next one. If we don't get off -10 on any of these, you realize we'll have to do it again. Okay. Number 2, Moselle Muville of the future. Kirsty Manna, Valerie Paletti, Pam Royce, Melissa Trussell, Julie Meeks, and Eleanor McLaughlin. Let's hear it for the Museum of the Future. Third, Personnel Department Paperwork with Bill Malone and Crawford and Elaine Ford. All right, 4th, Human Body Parts Cart with Becky Matthews, Lorraine Downing, Larry Dunlap-Berg, and Peggy Drew. Okay, we're going to turn the scale up.
You're going to have to make an executive decision, ringmaster on this thing.
No, we have to be scientific, Bill. I'm sorry. It's fixed. It's
Rick from the beginning.
Let's have one more test applause, please.
Is that part of your job description?
Well, I think the battery's dead, okay? All right, that's fine.
That's not very scientific.
I know.
They usually have a fake manual.
It works. Spend a lot of time off the show. Eleanor, we'll give you an award if you'll fix the meter, okay? Okay. I am going to say that all 4 groups did an excellent thing. The survival of the fittest. Come back and get your prizes now. Okay? On the volunteers. And everybody that's walking in the skit, go back to the table and pick out your prize. Take the prize of your choice. And again, thanks to volunteers, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to go check out the neat crafts and activities back at the back. Anybody else have anything you need to say before we let it go? Okay. Thanks for being here.